everyone, this is Crystallized Wonder here, back again with another video and another reading. It was suggested or requested that I do a love reading on Shane Dawson and Ryland Adams. And today I am going to be using two of my love decks, plus a new deck that I recently got called the Moonology Oracle. Here is the deck itself. Here's one of the cards. They are so pretty, they are so inspirational, they are amazing. I've had a connection with these cards for a while, and I just recently was able to get them. And also in this video I am going to start something new. This is my stack of incense. I also have cones somewhere too, but this is my stack of incense sticks, and I'm going to be lighting one at the beginning of every reading. And today we are using Sensual Therapy. You can get these at Walmart, the ones that I'm using. Yeah, so I'm going to be using Sensual Therapy because, I mean, besides that, the rose water would have been a very fitting incense to do for this particular reading. So, let's get into it. Okay, so I do also want to apologize for it being so dark. It is rainy, it is cloudy, it's really dark out here. So, first of all, let's go ahead and light this incense. If it will. There we go. Alright, so let's start with this deck. Alright, so the first card here we've got is Free Yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So there is something going on between Ryland and Shane right now, and I'm sorry if you can't see this very well. Again, it's dark. But yeah, so obviously with this, it means that somebody in the relationship is feeling caged, as you can tell in the artwork that they use in this card, with the unicorn trapped in the fence. So somebody in the relationship is feeling caged. This could be now, this could have been in the past, but I do feel it's more of now. And my incense went out for some reason. Let me try relighting that. There, now it should burn. Okay, and then next is stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So even though they're going through it, they need to be more optimistic about it all. And then everything will be alright. I'm sorry guys, I had to blow out the fire for my incense. Next is express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So this is them being able to, or not really being able to show each other a lot of affection right now. I would say it's because of how busy Shane has been, especially with his series. Because he even said that he is editing like right before they go up. So of course he's like super freaking busy. Next is new love, however. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. However, in this case, I don't think this is a person. This is more so as like a passion of something that Shane or Ryland has discovered that they really are interested in and that they want to pursue. Which, you know, sounds like Shane right now, right? With him doing makeup and everything. So this is getting in the way. Next is trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So even though they are going through it right now, one of them or both of them, I'm going to say one of them because I feel more so that it's Ryland. He has faith that everything is going to work out. He is very patient, even though it may seem like a lot of the times that he's not. And I'm sorry if you can hear my blinds blowing in the wind. My windows are open. He feels that if he is patient and if he just waits for all of this to just be done, the things will go back to the way they were. Now the next card is very interesting. It's children. Your love life is being affected by children. So this card, in this particular reading and in this particular relationship, I know that Ryland has been talking about wanting to adopt, and I feel like that this is going to happen. With this card coming up, and especially in between trust and like getting to know each other, and right below stay optimistic, it's going to happen. So of course, next up, I just said, is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this is about them talking through everything, really getting to the root of why things are going as slow as they are in the relationship and all that kind of stuff. And this is also geared towards the children aspect too. So this is them like getting to know the child once the child is there and all of that kind of stuff. Now next is past life relationship. You have known each other before. This is a given. Their whole relationship aspect is that of a past life relationship. They may not be soulmates because I did not get the soulmate card. They may not be like soulmates or twin flames, but they have been in a relationship before in a past life, which is why their connection is so deep. So that actually kind of explains a lot of the other like negative cards too, because with the new love and express your love, and especially with free yourself, it's possible that they're not going to be together forever. But from the feelings that I'm getting, they're going to be together for at least a long time. I do see them getting married. Next, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This one is specifically towards Shane. He has so much anxiety, so much insecurities about himself that it has affected his relationships in the past, and it might affect his relationship again if he lets it get too out of control. Now I'm going to draw one from the bottom. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. This is important. If they want things to work, they are going to have to work. Relationships are not easy. And Shane knows this, definitely, because of his exes and everything like that. But they need to work on it, and they need to work on their whole partnership and just everything else that I covered in this reading so far. So, that was with the Romance Angels, so let's go on to the next deck. With the next deck, I'm going to ask about their marriage in particular. Okay, so this one, the cards have guided me to read them differently than I normally do. This one, the top three cards are Shane, and the bottom three cards are Ryland, which is very weird for this deck because normally they read a couple together. This time they are reading them separate, like as separate entities. So the first card for Shane is Darkest Fears. He's scared. He is very scared of tying the knot and having to commit for the rest of his life. This is scary to him. And the reason why, now this came out with another card. So the third eye chakra is the first card that had come out for these two. And on top of it is New Vitality. Now, as you can see, both of them are reversed. This means that Shane is scared because he can't really see like a complete future with Ryland. He is scared that he's going to become just like in a flow that he is not used to. He's not used to just being like, oh yeah, this is normal, like this is gonna be my everyday life and I'm gonna have to do like some new things and go out like all the time, because that's the kind of person that Ryland is. He likes the action. He likes going out and like especially like going out with his sister in videos and stuff like that. Shane isn't used to this. And he is yearning for something different. And then next is Observe. He is not, or he is ignoring the fact that he is feeling this way for the sake of Ryland, which is not really healthy, like mentally. I'm not saying anything bad about Shane or anything like that. It's just that the way that he is processing this and the way that he is handling his emotions is not very healthy for his own mental state. Now remember, everything in this video is alleged and for entertainment purposes only, as it was stated in the beginning of the video. Now let's go on to Ryland. He's got clarity of belief. That means that he is very confident in this relationship. He is very confident in the marriage. He thinks that everything is going to be fine because that is how he feels. Next is Well-Deserved Reward. He feels like, oh, I have put in so much effort into this relationship. Like, everything is going to go smoothly. I deserve this. All of that kind of stuff, which is good to feel, but not at the expense of the partner, which in this case would be Shane. And then it's Trust. He trusts that everything is going to be fine. He trusts that Shane isn't feeling the way that the cards are saying that he's feeling. Again, all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. And now, this is the outcome card for the two of them. Spread your wings. This is not a very good omen. This is about them splitting. I don't know if you can quite clearly see the imagery in this card, but it is a woman who is standing on a road that like goes up, and there's a glare on the road that kind of makes it look like the road is splitting in two ways. So this is them splitting, and especially for Shane to be able to find himself and spread his wings and go back to, or not really go back to, but like finding his passion and finding what makes him truly happy within himself without anybody else. That's deep. So, yeah, with that in particular, obviously it's saying that they're not gonna last for very long, if they even like actually do get married. Now let's go to the Moonology cards. This one is just gonna be like final words and like final messages. Step out of your comfort zone. A time for healing. Your dreams need a practical plan. Your commitment is being tested. Surrender to the divine. You're very close to achieving your goal. That is so clear. That is so clear. This is literally a confirmation of everything that was just said in the last card draw. That they are going to split. And especially, and another card here goes back to the first one, which is your commitment is being tested. Dang! That's sad, actually. And so for the outcome, balance spiritually and practically. Spirituality and practicality, sorry. So, yeah, this is basically just rehashing everything that was just said. So, stepping out of your comfort zone. Shane is not comfortable in this situation. He doesn't know where to go from here. A time for healing. Shane needs to heal within himself. Your dreams need a practical plan. Shane has big plans, or big dreams, but he doesn't quite know how to really do them yet. And him being focused on his relationship with Ryland and the engagement, and Ryland, as I'm sure we can probably guess from his personality, he is going to push really, 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 really hard on the whole wedding planning and everything like that. And that is just not going to be very good for Shane. Your commitment is being tested. That, again, is Shane's whole, do I really want to do this? I'm so busy. Then surrender to the divine. This is saying, no matter what happens, everything is going to work out in the way that it should. So just trust in the divine and trust in the universe, for it has a plan, and the plan is not to hurt you, it is to do better for you. And then you're very close to achieving your goal, which would definitely be Shane. He is so close to achieving what he wants to do on his channel, on YouTube, and especially financially and all that kind of stuff. And then the outcome, balance spirituality and practicality. This is him getting back to himself, or finding himself. A lot of this is about Shane. I just say what I see. The cards are the one that brought him up a lot. I'm going to draw one from the bottom to see about Ryland. You are good enough. So this is about Ryland after the whole split, feeling that he didn't do enough, but he needs to realize that just because it didn't work out with Shane doesn't mean that it's not going to work out with anybody else. Again, alleged for entertainment purposes only. So, I don't know what sign he is. I know that Shane is a Cancer. I don't know what sign Ryland is, though. But we did get Pisces, Taurus, and Virgo here. But, anyways, this is definitely for Ryland. He needs to realize that he is good enough. And just because it didn't work out with Shane doesn't mean that it's not going to work out with anybody else. And that he is good enough within himself and for himself. So to conclude, I don't really see them staying together for a long time. If they get married, which I do kind of sense that they are actually going to get married, but it's not going to be very good, especially for Shane. His mental health is going to be put on the line here. And their whole relationship is definitely being tested right now. So I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm sorry if it's not what you wanted to hear for Shane and Ryland. I want the both of them to be so happy. And remember, psychic readings are not set in stone. Things can always change. Things can always change the outcome. A psychic reading is just to tell you what is going to happen if something does not change. So if they keep going the way that they're going, this is what is going to happen. So I really, really, really hope that the two of them can find happiness, whether it is together or with somebody else. I do wish them all the best. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, even if it wasn't the outcome that you wanted to hear. And I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that way you can see any video of mine that goes up. I love you guys. Bye!